everyone, thanks for joining me today. Hey, today I want to talk about indirect questions. Indirect questions, what are those exactly? Well, let's find out. I'm Bill, I speak American English. I hope I can help you with your English learning adventure. Hey, direct questions are rather simple to create. Very simple questions, yes. Indirect questions are a little more complicated, but not that tough. I want to talk about indirect stuff today. Hey, you can learn indirect questions with just a little practice, so don't be afraid to practice your English and you'll be speaking in no time. Direct and indirect questions are used when we don't know the answer and need information. So listen again. Indirect questions are used, direct questions as well, but indirect questions often are a little more polite. We're going to talk about that in just a minute, but when we don't know the answer and we need information, we ask questions, right? Indirect questions are more polite, and that's why we use them. It's common to start an indirect question with can or do. I have some examples here I'm going to show you in just a moment. Can is often used with more urgency, so we're going to talk about could as well. But remember, when you're learning modal verbs, can, could, will, would, shall, should, may, might, ought, something like that, remember that can is used many different ways in English, and can is often considered more direct. In other words, I need some information right now, right? Can you give me a ride to? Yes, right now. Could you give me a ride tomorrow? So I'm going to talk a little bit about that also. Here we've got could is considered more polite and less direct and less urgent, right? Not so much in a hurry. We often use if in our sentence as well with indirect questions. So I have some examples coming up. Here are some direct and indirect questions for you. Where is the bus station? That's pretty easy, right? Hey, where is the bus station? Or short form, hey, where's the bus station? Very direct, right? Let's, I think I have an example here for you with an indirect. Now, listen. Hey, do you know where the bus station is? That's an indirect question. I'm asking for your knowledge, but I'm asking you to tell me instead of saying, tell me, yes? It is, hey, do you know? Do you know where the bus station is, right? So, do you know where the bus station is? Yes, I do, or no, I don't. Do you know if there is a bus station near here? Now here is where I'm using, I've created an indirect question with the verb do and if, right? So do you know if, right? A wonderful way, very nice way to ask a question, very polite. Hey, can you tell me where the bus station is? This is an indirect question with can. I'm in a hurry. I need to go to the bus station right now and catch my bus so I can go home and make dinner for my wife. Now maybe she's cooking mashed potatoes tonight. I don't know. I'll have to find out. Hey, can you tell me if there is a bus station near here? I need to go get on my bus. I need to find my bus. I need to go home, something like that. And here is something. Could you tell me? Excuse me, could you tell me where the bus station is? This is indirect again. Could you tell me, not tell me, right? Not direct. This is indirect, and it is considered definitely more polite. Could you tell me where the bus station is, please? Something like that. Could you tell me if there is a bus station near here? This is with could and if, right? Again, considered a little more polite. I can make can more polite too. Excuse me, can you tell me if there is a bus station near here? I can do that, but you have to be careful with your intonation, right? Be a little softer, a little more polite, not so direct, right? Hey, can you tell me? You see how direct that sounds? Or, excuse me, could you tell me? Here you go. Excuse me, could you tell me where? Yes, this is very polite, and I've used excuse me, right? Because I'm asking a question, and I want to be very polite on this, right? Excuse me, could you tell me if there is? So this is very, very polite, right? This is with could and if and excuse me. So I put 3 elements in here to help you ask questions in a very polite way. Question words like what, when, where, who, why, how. Those are the question words, yes, the WH words. They're used to ask questions at the earliest stages of English, yes? What's your name? Where is who? Who is he? Who is she? We learn question words at the elementary stages of English. As you study English at the higher levels, you will see how common indirect questions really are. Using indirect speech is definitely considered more polite and a much better way to ask questions if you want to be polite. This is not always true. Again, in everyday English, intonation is very important. So again, intonation is very important. We can be very direct with intonation, or we can be very polite with intonation, right? We can infer feelings, directness, attitude, and urgency with intonation when you raise your voice or bring your voice down, right?
Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel.